So today I want to do some ranked draft Dominaria. I did one last night, but I forgot to capture the footage, sadly, so we'll be doing another one here. I'll be paying gems today. I used all my gold last night. I would like to save up to do a traditional draft, the best of threes, in Guilds of Ravnica, but I don't quite have the gems, sadly. But this seems much more profitable as far as packs and gems go. But alrighty, just gonna jump right into this. Ranked draft Dominaria. Pack 1, a Verdant Force is a really good top-end green card. At the beginning of each upkeep, creates a 1/1 sapling creature. Goes really good in black-green saplings. You kind of want some ramp for this guy, as he is 8 mana. A lot of games you might just get ran over before you even get to play him, sadly. But I think he's okay. I think I would maybe take him over a Tiana Ship Caretaker. Well, I mean, first pick, Tiana is probably okay. Gideon's Reproach. As far as the commons go, Gideon's Reproach is an amazing common. Deal 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Fungal Infection is also respectable. Even this, I don't think I would take this over the Force if I wanted to go Saplings. It's kind of tough. I generally tend to lean towards more removal when in doubt. Weight of Memory also, if you have a good controlling deck, and you can get to the late game, draw 3 cards in the late game is very good. You just have to get there. If you have a deck that doesn't get ran over, this can be very good. I don't know if I want to P1 it though. This seems to be a good pack as far as playables go. I'd consider almost all of these top 8 cards pretty playable. Even some down here. I do like the Force, but I don't actually love playing green in Dominaria, unless it's Saplings. You pair it with black, but just a mono green deck doesn't do so amazing. Ramp is good, but it's not always good enough. I think I'm going to go for the Reproach here. I like the white cards in Dominaria a lot. I like playing Legendaries Matter and Historics. There's a lot of them in this set, so I'm going to grab white with hopes that I can move into either white-black or white-blue even, or some culmination. I've had a lot of success with those colors. I do like the Verdant Force here. I don't think it's better than a Gideon's Reproach. Like I said, this guy is 8 mana, a lot of games. He's just going to be a dead card in your hand, whereas Gideon's Reproach is amazing, often trades up, can kill 3, even 4 drops, maybe even some weak 5 drops for 2 mana. Keeps you from getting run over, sometimes trades up for tempo. Good removal. I'm going to pick it here. Another Gideon's Reproach is amazing. Messy Unicorn is an okay common. But Knight of Malice is basically one of the best 2 drops, along with Knight of Grace in the whole format. And this guy with auras is also very good. Even the Sentry, a 3/2 flyer in the air, gets a lot done. I would probably value the Reproach the highest here, but since I already have one, perhaps I go into black and get the Knight of Malice here, just because it's such an amazing creature. Maybe not. I think that's a little... It's really tough. These are both amazing cards. Maybe just another Reproach for consistency's sake, and just to stay in my color for the time being. I guarantee these will not rotate. Oh, it's bots, by the way, if anyone was unaware. When you draft, quick draft like this, or even the traditional draft on MTGA, it's not in the traditional sense where there's 8 people sitting at a table and you're passing you pick one from the deck and you pass it to the left. There's actually bots on here, so you can spend as much time as you'd like on each pick, as opposed to anyone who has played Magic the Gathering online. There's a timer on each pick. Let's see here. This is kind of a tough pick for me. I like to spend a lot of time thinking about these early picks, because often these early picks are really going to be the foundation of what direction your deck is trying to go in. And I think I like their approach here. It gives me good removal. I can play a control deck. I already have 2 amazing early game removal cards. Knight of Malice is very good, but it also is better than Gideon since it's hexproof from it. So perhaps I take the Knight of Malice, actually. Maybe I'm overvaluing the Gideons a little too much here to pass up a 2/2 first striker. We'll just try Gideons, I guess. It's really close. It might have been a mistake. Had I taken Verdant Force on pack 1, here's a Llanowar Elf and some amazing Saproling cards. But I did not go into green. I grabbed white. Call to Cavalry is an okay card. Syncopate's a good blue card. These are great green cards, excuse me. I think this early in the draft, I think I can afford to go into green here. Call the Cavalry is a fine white card, but the odds of me going mono white are slim, and that's not going to be very strong anyways. This helps me go wide, I guess. This could cycle too. Probably not. Fire Intervention is an amazing red card. It's just red removal. It's tough. I don't know how much I like red-white necessarily. I don't really like this card that much. Maybe if I was blue, if I was Wizards, I would consider it, but I don't like Syncopate over. I definitely am not going blue here. These green cards are stronger than the Syncopate in this format, and I definitely don't like the Fire Fist because I'm not going to be going Wizards. That being said, I could go red-white because Fire Intervention is also great removal, which is probably going to be better for me than just some ramping and some, like, just Saproling. Some good Saproling cards with removal is not going to be that amazing, but if I get some good bombs, some good late game inevitability, then just having a lot of removal could be good. And this is very splashable. Maybe that Tiana's ship or Caretaker might rotate to me also, and then I would maybe take it and some auras or something. But I think I'm going to take the Fire Intervention since I'm already taking control cards here. I will pick creatures that are very strong, and these are strong creatures, don't get me wrong. A 3-mana 2/1 that makes a 1/1 token upon entering is very good. Also, the Llanowar Elf, I don't need to tell you, is very good. Sorry, I don't mean to spend so much time on this. Fire Intervention, I guess. I probably already messed this one up with these picks, but what can you do? Here's a great green card that would have rewarded. I really should have gone into green with this deck. I could have a Verdant Force, like 2 Sapling cards, and a Llanowar Elf, and the Gorger here. I could have a pretty dirty green deck right now. But I do have a strong deck here. But it's not. This is one of the better green cards, actually. I don't think I can afford to take it now. Ooh, the Chronicler goes very good with Fire Intervention. That's a great late game card. It gets me back my reproaches and my interventions, and it's a 2-drop. I think I'll take him. But yeah, this is a great green card. This guy is an okay top-end card. He's a playable top-end card. I don't think the Knight of Dominaria is very playable. Like, it's okay if you have to, if you're really low on 2-drops. This is not playable. This 2-mana artifact, you pay 3 to draw a card, and then discard it unless you exile a historic card from your graveyard. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Also pretty unplayable. This is good in some Saproling decks. This is not very good, but you could play it on the top end. This is not very good. Yeah, we're going to take the Chronicler here, because I can kick it in the late game to remove another creature here. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, we got a flyer. Historic spells cost 1 less to cast. Fervent Strike. The Journey Mage. Well, I have 1 wizard. Should I start going for the Wizard Dream? He's a 3-mana 3/2 at the very least. I probably like that more than the Compass, which is better control card. It heals you with mana fixes. Dark Bargain is good if you're in black. The Overseer. Oh wow. I forgot about this guy. This guy is pretty good also. He has 1 less health than the Journey Mage, but his upside is much higher. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot more impactful than this. Yeah, we're going to take the Overseer here. I need to get some sacrifice outlets going with this guy, and that could be very strong. Or it's just a way to burst him down for damage. Sneak burst damage. What does it cost? 7? 7 in the late game? We have ways to definitely get there. That's a pretty decent win con, or at least a good way to shove some damage in. Or at the very least in the early game, it's an early creature. So this guy's just a 4-mana 2/2 flying haste, which is pretty aggressive. But if I have to attack with 3 or more creatures and pay 3 to get him back to the battlefield, that's probably not going to happen. I mean, I could, actually. It's not that crazy. I mean, I'll probably take it over this. Radiating Lightning is not bad. I would play probably one copy in a deck like this or something. I would be okay with 1, but I'll probably get 1 later on for free. I think I'll take the Phoenix. He's not very good. He's not statted very high. He's aggressive though. He does 2 damage when he comes out. The Frenzied Rage is also kind of aggressive, except I don't really want to be aggressive looking at this deck. I've got removal, so it doesn't really fit in very good actually. I don't know if I would want to go into 3 colors already, but maybe it's just the Radiating Lightning here. It's a 1-mana 1 damage AoE. Does 3 to the face. I think I'll take that over the Phoenix. I don't really like the Phoenix. Nothing really good here. Probably just take the Frenzied Rage. Looks like the Tiana Ship Caretaker didn't... Oh wait, no, we'll see next pack if it comes back. And then if it does, this Aura is good with her. And she did not. The Ship's Caretaker did not rotate. But the Sentry did, which is a good flyer in the air. This is one of the worst uncommon lands. Well, not the worst. I think the red one, Memorial to War, I think, is the worst one. This one's not bad. At least it makes some dudes in the late game. But the black Memorial to Folly is much better in limited. Return a target creature card from your grave to your hand. Just gives you more grindiness in the late game. Lets you reanimate some of your really strong bombs. Even Memorial to Genius is good. Draw 2 cards in the late game is going to be better than 2 1/1 white soldiers, so I'm never gonna pick this really. I'm not very excited about this card. 2 damage to any target. It's decent, but I'll take the Sentry in the air here. Nice body in the air. I'll take the dub. I saw a lot of this. I see a lot of people playing this. I think it's undervalued a little bit. Giving creature first strike is pretty good. Oh, the Cyclops is pretty good too. Gets -2/0 as long as 2 or more creatures are blocking it. Huh, that's tough actually. The Cyclops are a dub. Well, if I grab dub, that'll give me 2 auras, and then we could maybe get some aura payoffs moving forward. Whereas this guy is just kind of like he's a 4 mana 4/4. This gives me some utility. I like at least 1 copy of dub. Oh, Warlord's Fury. These aren't going to be very playable, I don't think. Nothing in my colors. Maybe I'll just grab this to add it to my collection, because I don't think I'm going to play any of these cards in this deck, so I don't really care about this card. Maybe if I need more 2-drops, but I'm not really psyched about playing him. For the time being, we can put him in here, but, no. I don't want to play this if I don't have to. Oh, this is a good card, actually, I think. Well, I mean, it's not a great card, but it's card draw. The Strike. Alright, on to pack 2. Oh, man, I should have gone green. Look at this. Look at all of this green. Just look at all of these amazing green cards, man. If only I would have went green with this deck. It would be incredible. Another Gideon's Reproach. I don't know if it's so good. I want a 3rd. Maybe it is. It's better than Jousting Lance, which would be what the other thing I would pick. Is a 3rd copy better than a Baird, though? Or Bard? I don't know. The Steward of Argive? Is it better? Oh, let's look at the curve. Well, we already have 2 Gideon's Reproaches. And I don't really have any big creatures at all. I think I like him. He's worse than a Gideon's Reproach, but... since I have 2 already, perhaps I will take this guy. It's just a 2/4 Vigilant. It makes it so he has to pay mana when he wants to attack. Kind of interrupts their tempo. I don't know. Maybe you would just have more of these and just uppercut anything that comes out. Like, they play a creature, just boom! Well, not when they play it, but I mean when they attack. Like, as soon as they move to attack, I just boom! Or like anytime they block, I'm just gonna like, you want to play a Steel Leaf Champion? I'm just gonna fucking uppercut him, dude. I think I'll just take another Gideon's. It's a good removal card. And at 2 mana. It's gonna do a lot of the same thing Abyss would, and I'm not gonna go into black for an Abyss. I'm just gonna take this. This dude might even cycle. As far as other cards in the pack go, Steel Leaf Champion, it's good in like a predominantly green deck. Like when green's your main color. If you're just splashing green, it's not very good because of its mana requirement. This guy, good with some ramp. Not even good with ramp. He's great in the late game as he's just 7 damage to the face, basically, which can be a win con. This guy's good in Saprolings, and this guy also very good in Saprolings. A lot of utility in the early game. It's 2 mana, 2 1/1s. In the late game, you can kick it for 6 and you get 4. Very good. But we are going to take another Gideon's Reproach because our plan for this deck is just going to be to uppercut everything. Squee the Immortal. I don't actually know how good he is in Limited. Probably not very. Like, I don't know, he just never dies. He just keeps coming back. With a dub and some equipment, he could be okay. I mean, he's better if I have auras. Gives me some guaranteed targets for my auras. I don't think I have any in my collection, so I think I'll just take him. As a second dub isn't super exciting. I mean, this guy's not super exciting either. I can't imagine he's very good. 3 mana, 2/1. If anything, he's just the eternal chump blocker. So I just think of him as more of a control card rather than an aggressive card to put an aura on. I can just play him on turn 3, block something that doesn't have trample, and that's on the ground anyways. Save myself whatever, 2-3 damage. And if I whiff, I can just do that again, replay him, replay him, replay him. I'll take the squee, I guess. Begrudgingly. Adamant Will, pretty decent combat trick, I guess. But I think I'll just take the Messy Unicorn. I'm pretty low on creatures. It's a good 2-drop, and it has lifelink. Oh wait, another Fiery Intervention. I didn't even see that. I think I actually have to take that. Like, I'm really low on creatures. I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures right now. I gotta get that up. I gotta draft like 8 to like 11 more creatures before this shindig's over. In here I've got like 1 I can play if I must. And he's lifelink, so it lets me heal. Like, I'm gonna need early game stuff or I'm gonna get ran over. I've got enough removal. Do I really need another Fiery Intervention? It's tough. So here, it's really between another intervention on the top end or a unicorn. I think let's just take another intervention and play super control-y and just win with the squee. That's the game plan now. Just Gideon's and intervention everything, and then just win with the squee. Dub the squee for the win. We have a plan, boys. We have a plan. Another Overseer. Nice, that adds to the plan. Alternatively, this guy's a pretty good 3-drop too. Good utility, and I forgot to mention this. He was in the last pack also. Sergeant at Arms is a perfectly fine, perfectly playable white card. It's a 3-mana 2/3. Gums up the ground a little. In the late game, you kick it for 6, and you get 2 1/1 white soldiers. This guy creates many a board stall right here. Like, you play a Sergeant at Arms, and then your opponent can't attack, and then they do it, and then you can't attack. And then you're both just sitting there, like, looking at each other with, like, 8 creatures on board. Arbad's a good card, but I'm nowhere near. I don't think I have 1 legendary creature. But it's just going to be another Keldon Overseer. Another early game creature with some late game utility with his kicker. I'll kick him. I'm going to take control of, like, a Verdant Force or something crazy. Or, like, a Wind Reader Sphinx. Something that does a lot of damage. And I'm gonna hit him with this guy and their guy for like 10 damage. And then I only gotta hit him with squee a couple of times and then just lock him down. Easy. And like, if I don't just kill their shit here, I'll just Overseer it. Maybe I should go Sergeant at Arms. I didn't even look at the 2-headed giant. Jesus. The 4-mana 4/4. Oh, this is really tough. These have just been hard decisions, man. What's gonna be the better late game card? I don't know. I like the Overseer, but I don't know how amazing it's gonna be. I don't really need the... maybe I will just grab the 2-headed giant. Nah, I don't know. Maybe that's just a trap. That can't be better than these. These just have the utility. I do need big guys. Excuse me. Some bigger bodies here. And he holds down the ground. Maybe I will just grab the 2-headed giant. I like both of these cards, but this guy being a bigger body. He can block things on the ground. This guy isn't a very good blocker. So, and we have enough removal now where I think it's kind of risky relying on this card a lot. Because in the early game, it having 1 attack, it dies to a lot. It can't block anything, really. It's a decent, like, late game strategy, but like, I don't really want to play it on 3 if I can help it. And I have Gideons in the early game. I don't even need to play anything, like, because I can fall behind. I have so much catch up as far as removal goes. I even have an AoE if they go wide. I can catch up. I can fall behind in the early game, so I don't need a lot of early shit. In the late game, he's still just a 4-mana 4/4 with either Double Strike, which is amazing, or Menace, which is also good. What, 25% of the time? "50% of the time he's a 4/4, 25% of the time he gets Menace, 25% he's Double Strike, I believe. Yeah. Sounds like a 50-50, you get something. And Double Strike, that's 8 damage. Holy shit, and I've got enough removal to get him through. And I think I need to take the Giant, because he blocks guys in the early game, and I have a ton of removal here to maybe open him up to get through with that Double Strike. 25% shot at a Double Strike. I'm going to take that. Oh, God, that pick took forever. Goblin War Chief. No. Another intervention. Sure. Probably drafting too many of this now. An early game creature that can't block. No, thank you. You made... Oh, I like the Keldon Raider. Yeah. Another Overseer. Really glad I didn't overvalue this guy. I think I will take him over a Knight of New Benalia, but... Oh yeah, Memorial to War is very bad. Another AoE. Just a 2-mana 2/2. It's okay. It's better than the 2-mana 3/1. I think I could even play this. A Healing Grace. Just to keep me alive, maybe. It's really bad. This is a little better. If I want to be aggressive. Which I don't really. I have 6 removal spells right now. But like my other stuff is kind of aggressive. Not, sort of. Not really. Just one guy is kind of scary. I'm not going to get ran over. I don't think I need healed. This card's just bad. I'm going to take the charge, I think. Don't know if I play it. This is a better with a deck that goes wide. This is not wide at all. This is good with like white, green Saprolings. With maybe a splash of black or something. +3/+3 and gets trample until end of turn. Man, put that dude on the... Flip the coin, he gets the heads before damage is applied. Put the run amok on him. The 7/7 Double Strike. Hit him for 14. Or even just on the Squee, who is going to be immortal. You already know he's immortal, so I'm going to have targets for him. I like it more than the Elemental. I don't know if I play this card, but I'll choose it. Adamant Will is a decent combat trick. Not the Healing Grace. This is an aggressive card. I think I take this. Just kick return target. Yeah, I don't play artifacts, so the Excavation Elephant is not very good. Alright. So I kind of need some bombs for this thing. I've got a couple here. Like, this thing can get me there, sort of. I wouldn't call it a bomb, but it can get me there. If I can protect it. And then this guy could probably get me there. That's it. Other than that, I'm literally relying on Squee and, like, some auras. And just hoping that I can remove all their shit with interventions and uppercuts. So I need some things that actually win me the game, I think. Another Gideon's Reproach. That's hilarious. I'll take a Knight of Grace over it now with 3 copies and tons of interventions. Take Knight of Grace here. I don't have any of this card in my collection. But I don't think I'm going to snag it because I'd rather just try and get 7 wins here. That's worth more than 1 mythic that's not even playable in standard. Yeah, just a Knight of Grace. That's amazing with the Frenzied Rage, too. Yeah. We're not going to play Charge. This guy's pretty decent, too, but I don't know if I want to splash black for him. I don't think I need to. I think, like, the strength of my removal is very good. The strength of my creatures is kind of porous. But this guy will make that better. But since my creatures I already have are bad, it makes that black card not good. Probably. Because, like, whatever creatures are going to the graveyard I don't even care about, really. Most of them. Another Aven Sentry's good. Pegasus Courser's good, too. Puts this dude in the air, or this guy in the air. Puts my Squee in the air. The Overseer in the air. Ooh, even I can Overseer, take some shit, swing in, and it'll put that shit in the air, too. Now that could be good. I think I like that over a Sentry. I'm gonna need the 3-drop creature, too. Yep, with the big body that can block. The Courser's just amazing. Definitely take that over a 4th Intervention. I probably already overvalued this card too much this draft. Yeah, we're gonna take that over a Sentry. Like, this guy gets in the air for damage more self-sufficiently, but this guy comes down a turn earlier, he can block, and when he adds another creature in the air, it'll end up being more damage than this. Like maybe getting the giant in the air also. Just seems very good. This might cycle, probably not. For things to cycle out of here, like an 4th Intervention or a Sentry, I guess. I don't like Flame of Keld as far as limited goes. If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player this turn, deals 2+. I've got Irradiating Lightning and like some red creatures, including Squee, but another Blood Flame too. I don't think I play the Blood Flame. It's kind of tough here. How many creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I still need a couple more. Like two more, and then maybe cut out. I probably don't need much for combat tricks because I have just so much straight removal. But Adamant Will is always good, I think. I don't have a lot of like card draw in here, so in the late game, when I'm all out of shit, this will actually just draw me 2 cards. But other than that, it's bad. I guess another Adamant Will. I don't know if that's gonna be right. But, maybe a Jousting Lance. I actually like a Lance. Do I actually? Huh. Let's see. Alright, let's just grab a Lance. I don't know. You return to artifact card whenever you cast Historic. A 4-mana 3/3 with some upside. I don't play artifacts. The one I just grabbed. So it's looking like I'm going to play the new Knight of New Benalia, and it's actually okay, because he has a high attack stat, and with the Frenzied Rage, his low health shouldn't matter. I can make him a 5/1 menace, and then, I also have like combat tricks to make him indestructible. Like, it's fine. Like, I think I might just grab another 2-drop of this guy, because with the cards that I have, he's actually fine. I need creatures, and with the auras and instants I have, he's fine. I think I maybe cut Run Amok, I'm not sure. If I cut anything, it'll be Run Amok. Another Aven Sentry's gonna get played. Nothing in our colors here. We don't need removal like this. Yeah, nothing in our colors. So, I'm just gonna pick the card from my collection, this uncommon. This is more of a defensive card. I'm playing more of an offensive deck here with some good removal in it. Oh, with that being said, maybe I play Run Amok, I don't know. And a Phoenix. He's aggressive. And I have a small chance to bring him back if I ever attack with 3 creatures. That might be kind of hard to do. Like, getting 1 back is easy. I don't need more fire intervention, I don't think. Plenty. Yeah, sure. Since I passed on the one earlier. One called the Cavalry. Don't know if I play it. Maybe I play it. War Chief will not get played. Things that aren't in our colors. I guess I'll just put that in the collection. Throw that in the collection. These cards don't matter. Alrighty. So this is what we ended up on. It seems a little suspect. There's kind of like two different directions it's trying to go. I've got lots of instant speed removal with Gideon's Reproach, which is very good. I mean, that's a good problem to have. And good late game removal with Fiery Intervention. But I also want to be aggressive with this deck. So, like, some 2-drops. I didn't grab any 1-drops. This deck could have used some 1-drops, actually. I've got 4 2-drops, I guess. And then these, I think, will be a big part of being aggressive. This is more of a later game card. I don't need that, I don't think. That's aggressive, that's pretty good. That's pretty aggressive. I'm fine with Squee, I don't care. That's good. It's tough. I've got way too much on 4, it looks like. I probably don't play the Radiating Lightning. Probably doesn't hit enough. 3 to the face and a 1-mana AoE I don't think is good enough. I like the Flyers. This guy is good card draw, so I like one of him. I like all of these. Maybe I don't play this Call the Cavalry. I'd rather play any of these other cards on 4 than this. Like some Vigilant Tokens are nice for my instants and auras, but other than that I don't like it. Oh yeah, and then Run Amok I was supposed to consider. Nah, I don't think I want that. I'd rather just give these guys Menace on turn 3 so they can't even be blocked. That's good. And then just, yeah. That's basically the win con with this deck. Oh, whoops. So yeah, the win condition is to just land a 2-drop, hopefully a Knight of Benalia or a Knight of New Benalia or a Goblin or something. And then hopefully just remove whatever they're doing and make this dude a menace with, or a first strike with Dub or a menace with the Frenzied Rage. And get in for 5 or 4 every turn, depending on which one I played. I'll also have Squee as a target for those. Maybe I don't play Jousting Lance. Since I got other shit I want to do at 2 mana. That's a lot more important. Yeah, this deck has like no big bombs at all, really. So I'm really relying on the strategy and my removal to be enough here. Or this will get porous fast. Man, these are hard decisions. I need to cut... Oh, wait. Oh, I cut one too many, actually. Okay. False alarm, I cut one too many. Card draw and first strike. Tough. I mean, this does do 3 to the face, and it's an AoE. Maybe it is good enough. I mean, that is 3 to the face. That is like a lightning strike to the face. I think I actually can get there with this deck. I think I can actually do it. Alright, what are we going to call this? It's going to be Gideon's Uppercut. Alright, perfect. Alright, so that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'm going to send you over to part 2, and let's get to playing with this. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you can, remember to like and subscribe. It helps a ton. Thank you.